worship me like people worship Magamu. When people worship me like people worship Magamu.
Yo, what's up guys, this is Magamu, and man, I have been driving myself crazy for like the last week, man, trying to remember this game I played like 2 months ago, because I've been uploading again. I'm like, what was that game I played? So I couldn't find it in my Steam library. I couldn't find it in any of my emails, signing up for betas or anything. And come to find out, the reason I couldn't find this game is because they renamed it. Can you guys stop renaming games, please? I'm going to get lost. So this is Terminull Brigade, right? That's what it's called now. But originally this game was called Rogue Tiers, and they changed it. And I got lost and couldn't find it. So I'm coming back looking at this game because I think this game has some pretty cool potential. But I definitely think they should, I don't know if they can change some things up this far into development. And this game is kind of improved from the first time I saw it, and I think it has a ton of potential. So what is this? Terminull Brigade is a third-person action roguelike dungeon crawler. Yes, I get the irony that a game that was formerly called Rogue Tiers is going to make some people cry because it's another roguelike. So we're going to try some Rogue Tiers here because it's another roguelike. But it's a solid game. I think it's going to be, I think this has potential, right? So there are going to be a bunch of characters here. Like, for instance, we have Aurora. She is like a floaty caster kind of wizard. What's a female wizard called? Sorceress. A sorceress kind of character, sci-fi. And you have the Colonel, which is basically Soldier 76. And this is a stylized game, so I'm definitely getting Soldier 76 vibes. So you can pick your character. Your characters have abilities on Q, E, and C. There's some cool mechanics with that. And you can select your weapon, like he has the Defender. Now, this is not going to be available until the game comes out. So if you download the demo for this, it's going to be super limited. It's basically a tech demo. You're not going to get to play with different guns and more than 2 characters. So even though you can download the demo and play it for free, I would say you're basically just going to get some dungeon crawling and a boss fight. So you'll maybe get 30 minutes out of this, I think. But it'll give you a good sense of what the game's going to actually be like, right? So we're going to jump into this, and I want to talk about the thing that I like about this game, that I really, really like about this game. And then we'll talk about some of the stuff that I think I wish they would maybe revisit and change. So this would be, because I really want this to be a bigger game. I like third-person action games. You guys should have figured that out over the last decade. I want to see all third-person action games succeed. All right, so we get some perks. Basically, we get fortune, wealth, and energy. Energy gives you extra damage. Wealth gives you more coins to buy stuff, random damage boosts. And fortune gives you crit rate and crit damage. Let's actually go for arbiter energy, right? Okay, so there are the controls. You can move around, you can shoot, you can aim in. You get 3 dashes. You get a C ability. On him, it's like a defensive ability. You have an E ability that throws a projectile, and you have a ult ability. So quite a few abilities to juggle through. Kind of feels like Overwatch with an extra ability, and that brings me to what I want to say. The thing that this game has the most potential to be, the absolute most potential, and I think that's what they should focus on. Be the Overwatch PVE game that we never got. Bro, we were all so excited about Overwatch being a PVE game and them having a PVE element to the game, and not getting it was a severe letdown. Let's hit them with a projectile. So I think that should be the focus. All right, pretty basic combat, right? Let's dodge. I think I got hit by that. Let's blow that up. Whoa, what's up, fellas? All right, let's shoot this. Blow him up. Shoot these guys. So, like I said, the combat is pretty standard, but I think that's fine. I think that's totally fine. I like stuff like this. I like that the enemies are communicating exactly what they're gonna do. The game is clear and easy to understand. I'm not really doing a lot of damage. Maybe I should do my abilities more. Whoa, you're a bullet sponge there, buddy. Uh-oh, we messed that up. Let's just put the barrier up and kill these guys. I know this guy's probably punching me in the back. I just want to get rid of him. Blow them up. Shoot this guy, and we're cooking. You know, why are these guys on height? Let's see if we can get up here. Can we? Oh, I don't know. Oh yeah, here we go. Just jump on the jump pad. There we go. Now I wish, and I might be wrong, I wish this game had a melee attack. I think that's probably what is missing most. When an enemy gets right up on you, I feel like you should be able to melee. And matter of fact, let's actually check that and make sure I'm not overlooking an obvious melee attack. I'm not. Guys, add a melee attack. This is a great start to a game that can have a ton of potential. Add a melee attack. All right, so once we clear a room, we can get some perks, right? Now, this is what I like about the game, right? So every 0.1 second, the next instance of weapon damage applies 1 burn. When hitting C, generate Fog of Desire around the starting point and deal 3,000 damage. For me, that's the defense ability. And when reloading, drop 1 heart on a random enemy nearby, dealing area damage and inflicting 2 burn stacks on the enemy in range. Each burn, you know, all right, so we're going to grab this because this upgrade is why I think this game has tons of potential, right? I'm going to explain. One thing I don't like about all of the MMOs and online games is after a while they become like playing a piano. And I think games that build on actions you're already taking, so like for instance, if I'm shooting and then I reload, well, I thought it was going to drop a heart on the ground. Wait, or is it C? I thought it said reload dropped something on the ground. I guess it doesn't. But I did have an ability the last time I played where every time you reload it fired rockets. And I thought to myself, yo, that's what I'm looking for in a game, right? Even though I have a keyboard, I don't want to feel like I'm playing a keyboard. So having things actually, yo, get out of here, you bullet sponge. Having things that actually couple attacks, I think it's pretty cool. Barrier up. Let's just kind of deal with some of these guys. Let's see if the reload thing works here. It dropped a heart near him. Is it burning him? I don't think it burned him. All right, so that ability is a little confusing. But like I said, the one I had before, you would reload and it would fire rockets from the weapon while it reloaded. We're going to try to hunt down a perk that shows an example of that, and maybe we can do it. All right. Portable scope, increase reload speed. I think we just grab that. Yeah, sure. And every time you finish an area, the upgrades are here, so you kind of gotta try not to leave them behind. You get a little warning first. Okay. Digital healing. And we get an item shop. Let's see. Perk upgrade. Purchase to obtain 1 of 3 perks. So this is actually what I want. So I can show you guys more perks, but we don't have enough money yet. So let's go try to earn more coins. Wait. I did forget something as well. Make sure you're exploding these little containers. Let's see. They're like containers throughout the map that you can blow up. Are those it? No, they're not. Okay, it might be in the next area. On to the next area. I'm going to try to get some perks to demonstrate the thing in this game that I think has the most potential and is the reason why I'm actually showing it to you guys today, which is, like I said, mapping the upgrades onto actions that you're already taking. I think that's a moment of brilliance that they should embrace. Let's see. Will it do it? All right. I think I saw that guy take some damage while I reloaded. Didn't quite see, though. We'll try to get some more perks. Eat that. See, I can see the little heart dropping, but I'm not entirely sure what it's doing. Okay, moving on. Do I have my ult? Yeah. There's my ult on Q. Even though I probably could have saved it for a boss. I just wanted to do it real quick. Okay, so let's see. Perk upgrade. I don't think I want to upgrade any of these. Increase left control evasion cap by 2. When reloading, drop 1 heart. Increase primary skill cap by 2 and gain supernova burst. Nah, I don't want any of these. I want to show you guys some new ones. Let's save our money and let's try to get some new ones. Whoa, 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 whoa. They tried to do your boy wrong right there. What you doing? What you doing?
Eat this. Keep up. I'm still here.
Yo, I don't know. These enemies seem a little tankier than they were last time. Oh, what do we have here? Hello, sir. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, no. Well played, sir. Well played. He trapped me in a corner there. All right, what do we have here? Steel shield, increase crit weapon. What is this? Increase ultimate charge efficiency. So these seem to be free upgrades that we're just kind of grabbing. I think we got some more money. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Target locked. Move forward.
I mean, overall, I think the game has a decent, like, it's a super simple game, right? Like, it's not really reinventing a whole lot. Oh, shoot these. But I think there's some potential here. And like I said, I'm going to say, so at the beginning, I was talking about, okay, let's talk about the two things, right? But first, let's grab our upgrades. The two things of what I think they should change and the thing that I think they're doing really well here. We get some healing. Arbiter of wealth. Oh, we're definitely taking the coins. There's no question. No discussion. We're taking the coins so we can buy some stuff. Okay. All right. So perks. Purchase to obtain 1 of 3 random perks. All right. So let's grab that. So on our left control evasion, create 1 thunderball at the starting point that lasts for 3 seconds. The thunderball applies 1 instance of chain lightning. When taking damage, inflict 1 instance of thunderstruck on the attack, so it's like a retaliation. And ultimate energy, increase Q ultimate damage by 48%. Now, I'm going to go with this, even though I think it's going to replace the other ability, just so you could more visibly see the thing I think has the most potential about this game, right? So it's going to replace it, which is fine. We lose all our money, which is fine. What do we have here? Increase magazine capacity, reload speed. We're not going to worry about any of these. Let's just save our money up again. And on the dodge now, it should be more obvious. Yeah, see, there you go. Now, that's the thing, again, I think has the most potential about this game. And I think that's where they're on the right track. You're taking actions you're already doing instead of having to push a bunch of buttons to get the thing to do the thing. Oh, is this a boss? Maybe I should have taken the... Uh-oh. Maybe I should have taken the extra ult charge. Alright, so we do have boss fights in here. So let's see if we can beat him. I actually got to this way faster. I feel like last time there were like maybe 6 or 7 like areas I had to clear first. Oh, that hit me? Oh no. Oh no. Alright, the lightning should hit him. Alright. Get some headies right there. Dodge out of the way of that. Reload. And that dodge should do some damage on him. As long as I dodge right when he goes into it. There we go. Did that hit him? Oh, why are you immune? Oh no. Alright, we're gonna avoid these. It's tough out here. I will say also, the fact that they've put a lot of love into a boss fight is reassuring. I can appreciate boss fights. Sometimes I feel like that's the last thing you get in these online games. Is you don't get a lot of boss fights. Like, you get a lot of mobs, but you don't get a lot of boss fights. So this is definitely refreshing. Whoa, where you going there? Okay, okay, okay. I see you. I see you. As soon as he attacks me the next time, I'm gonna ult his butt. Alright, is that gonna hit him? Yeah. Oh, yeah. We fry him right there at the end. Good stuff. Defeated the Soulbinder. Woohoo. Alright, we got an upgrade here. Spreading Blaze, each burn. And when activating C Minor, generate a fog of desire. I think into the burn spread. Let's just grab that. I don't know what potential is. Let's see. Oh. Firepower mapping. Modify the E primary skill missiles to slow their flight speed but deal area damage. They don't already do that? Huh. Multi-platform collaboration. When temporary shield is damaged for 5 seconds, consume no ammo when attacking enemies. Oh, that's a cool passive. Is that a passive? No, that's not a passive. That goes with my C. And each Q ultimate activation in this run permanently increases Q ultimate damage by 6%. So you got to keep spamming it. Let's get the AoE damage on our missiles. Let's check out the item shop. Do we want to upgrade any of the perks? Sure. Let's upgrade the evasion one. I think that one is epic. It's purple. So yeah, let's do that one. Oh, do we get another gun? Oh, reload speed. Got reload speed, increase weapon weak part damage. Let's just roll with that. Now, I thought the mission ends after this. Why are they giving me upgrades? Let's find out. What happens if I go through here? Am I going to go back to the beginning of the game?
It's my duty to
Oh, I don't. Okay, they're going to let me keep playing. Nice. Maybe we can get some more upgrades.
reloading.
Yeah, but this game desperately needs a melee. Desperately. I think you add a melee in here, and you're going to be really cooking. That shit's shocking. That is a very shocking attack. Let's hit him with that for the double attack. Get some extra damage on him. And yeah, we're cooking. Like, I think this game has the potential of a really good combat flow. Like when you kind of get into a flow state of juggling your abilities. Perk upgrade. Do we get to choose? Oh, heck yeah. We're going to definitely choose the evasion ability. I think you can get into a flow state if they get this game going the correct way. All right. All right. Yeah, there we go. Tons of damage on him. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, we got a new attack there. Where does this go? Oh, just crosses that. Okay, cool. The jump pads are kind of interesting. Hit as many as we can because we did get that AoE on the E ability on the rockets. Oh, that hit me? Oh no. All dead. And looks like we got some upgrades here. So increase weapon damage. We'll grab that. And yep. Got it. So yeah, this is Terminull Brigade. It's a third-person action roguelike. My hope is, I like the roguelike elements, but I definitely, this game, oh, I'm going to say it. This is what I meant to say earlier. This game is desperately missing co-op. And I don't mean like when I think about a game like Warframe, right? Warframe is kind of beyond co-op. Warframe is borderline MMO. I went the wrong way. With the relays and, you know, some of the towns and Cetus and all that type of stuff. So, you know, games like Warframe and Destiny definitely move into MMO territory. But just a simple co-op game where people can join on you, I think a game like this would benefit from that. I don't know if that's the route they want to go. But man, All right, what do we have here? Oh, let's get some coins. No, coins increase damage. We don't want that. I don't think so. Completing a stage grants interest equal to 5%. Oh, this is all coin stuff, wealth stuff, and weapon damage will be converted into random damage via roulette. Let's just grab one. No big deal. We get some health upgrade, item shop. We can't buy any more perks. Well, let's keep upgrading our lightning perk, our dodge perk. All right, let's do one more room. Actually, let's actually leave. I want to show you the other character, and then we can wrap this video up. Let's do that. So I've seen more characters in the trailer for this, but there are only 2 currently in the game. And I don't think we get to keep any out-of-game progression, so me leaving like that doesn't really seem to matter, to be honest with you. All right, so characters, let's go over to this young lady, and her Q is a create a force field. Enemies in the field are infected by stagnant. E throws a flame variant forward, pulling enemies within blast radius to the center. And C is a dash where you go upwards and then you can go back down. All right, let's select the character. And let's go back in. Now, the reason I'm showing this character, because I definitely want to show you it seems like they do want to do some diversity with these characters, which is kind of cool. You know, everything's not, because the other character, he's a little standard, right? He's like your standard Call of Duty bro. But if they're going to be changing it up with characters like this, I definitely see the vision, because she is so much different than him. So if you stuck around this long in the video, you're going to get to see something vastly different from the gameplay you just saw. Completely different. All right, we'll just grab one. Doesn't really matter. All right, so this is her. She's a floaty girl. Her dodge is that instead of the dodge the guy had, and he had 3 charges. She only has 1, so definitely very, very different. All right, we'll beat up a few enemies and then we'll call it.
Next time you'll see my face on every screen and billboard.
She kind of reminds me of Diva. And she kind of shoots like, what's the character? Echo? Oh, it's got a AoE chain damage there. That's pretty cool. So her main attack is pretty different. Let's see, can we... There we go. That's our E attack. Let's see. And then we can dive on them by pressing C again, which is pretty dope. She's got some nice mobility. And yeah, so that's Aurora. Very different. I can definitely appreciate that they're so different from each other. Give us some coins so maybe we can buy something. Is there a shop here? All right, let's fight another enemy.
Where do you think you're going?
I don't know where he thinks he's gone.
Hey, newbie, catch this. Hey, got
All right, we're out of there. See what I mean? It's like the more you play, the more it kind of feels like it has a flow to it. I want to group these guys up.
best friends stick together.
Let's group them up anyway.
Yet.
Oh, we don't have that. Let's see.
Touch me.
We'll kill him, and then we'll dash down and deal some damage. Oh, what are you doing up there, sir? Alright, moving and shaking and moving. We'll blow these guys up. Hit them with the AoE. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that one groups them up. What's up, fellas? See, I'm not going to get my ult off, but you get a sense of the combat. I wanted to get a perk before we left, but there seemed to be a lot more enemies than there were in the last update.
Reloading. I'm not ready yet.
I gotta tell you, that chain lightning is very satisfying.
I'm not ready yet. Hey, best friends
Yeah, that's cool grouping them up. It definitely has an Overwatch feel, and I think they need to lean into that. Like, people were super disappointed that Overwatch didn't go through with the PVE mode. This game could definitely capitalize on that. Give us Overwatch PVE. That's what we need. They've abandoned it. All right. Do we get any perks? See if we can buy one. Is there no store here? Oh, that is the store. We don't get any. Okay, we got ripped off. All right, so that's Terminull Brigade. Decent looking game. I love the presentation. Definitely got that Fortnite vibe if you can stomach, you know, the stylized Fortnite stuff. It's not for everybody, but I like it. I like stylized stuff over realistic stuff, but that's a personal preference, right? And like I said, I hope they add co-op. I haven't seen anything about it yet, but I'm hoping they add co-op. I am hoping they kind of focus on being an Overwatch PVE almost. It seems like that's already the direction they're going in. And some people are going to like the roguelike stuff. Some people aren't. It kind of depends. And it's still pretty early. You know, maybe they'll add a few guns and do some other stuff. But with this one, I would say, with this one, I don't think you need to rush off and play the demo just yet because it is so limited, and everything that's in the demo, you've basically seen it here outside of the perks, right? And what are you really missing there? So I think once they get more characters in, get more guns in, I think I probably would say go check the demo out. But until then, it's, you know, it's still kind of slim. That's not not a whole lot of stuff you're missing out by not downloading the demo. There are a bunch of stuff in this, the Steam Fest though. Definitely go check that out. But this has tons of potential. All right, this is Terminull Brigade. Hope you guys enjoyed the video.